And that's downstairs. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And he chases a high fastball there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Outside corner. There's a strike.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends one out the opposite way, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Jake Berger to hit. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one outside. Ball 2. How? Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0. Digging in, Mark McGuire. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Yeah. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Just missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the lefty, Noah Schultz.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's a hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runner on the goal. Granderson makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Mark McGuire. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike.
He's in there.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. He's trying for third, pitching for a strike to second, and that's not it. That one's upstairs, ball one. Crawford on third with 2 out. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second, here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Houck back to work. Got it started a little too early, strike one. Ramirez getting the start in left, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one
That's
there.
a ball.
Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now it's William Contreras. Fly ball down the line. And just foul. 2 outs.
No, that's out.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. Hung up in a rundown now. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So up next, Ted Williams. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Foul ball. One out, bases empty. In the air to left center, Ramirez coming on, makes the catch, and there's two down. Two down, bases empty. Now here is Jason Varitek. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs, bases empty. Trey Turner gloves it. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. And we're back.
Now pitching.
Eric Gagne on the pitch here.
Gagne.
That misses, and that is ball one.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a two-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took two pitches for him to steal all three bases.
In the air, center field, Crawford. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. He's already homered here in this one.
Jake Berger.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's there. He's got it. And there are two outs.
The first baseman,
so now it's the four-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the right fielder, Bryce Eldridge. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Catcher has it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here is Marcus Semien. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and there's two away. So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Justin Crawford. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Slider misses outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. That one to first, but
That's
it
a
kicks
foul.
foul. 2 outs. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Now here is Derek Jeter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. In the air, right field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but
The
found a
first
way.
baseman,
He got that front
25.
foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
McGuire takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, you just got to
Pure
delete
ball,
it.
one
You
strike.
give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on,
0-2.
nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Caught him looking for the K. So digging in,
Now
Tyler
batting,
O'Neill.
right fielder,
Grounded out his
Tyler
first time.
O'Neill. Now pitching.
Joe Jimenez
Joe.
on a pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. This one in the air. Basallo. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, the catcher,
And now the catcher
William
comes up to hit. William
Contreras.
Contreras. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jimenez down to first with it. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire.
McGuire.
Now this is in the air down the line. O'Neill puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. And now Samuel
batting,
Basallo.
Samuel
Flying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. He's 0 for 1. Pulls that one foul. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way,
The
you
left
feel
fielder, number
really
9.
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you
William.
let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swings through that one above the
No
zone.
balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Varitek. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner at the plate. Jimenez back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. Crawford. One away. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Oh, great stop. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the DH, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game.
De La Cruz.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 2-1. This to third. Whips it across. And that is the inning. And we're back. Now at the plate, Bryce Eldridge.
The right fielder, Bryce Eldridge.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Eldridge, only 20 years old. Usually a first baseman. Today he starts in right.
Yeah, I always thought that was an interesting transition because you're pretty much on the same spot on the field looking in at home plate, but you're a little further back this time. So I'm sure when you're playing right field after moving from first base.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw in, into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Out to short, Turner. Fires to first on the run. On the money, nice play. In there safely. Here's Derek Jeter down with a runner in scoring position. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Granderson makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the third baseman, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Mark McGwire now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Slider right there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Way high.
That's the ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Nope, ball.
Granderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one out to right, Eldridge. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Mark McGwire. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Granderson And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there are two down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Turner with the throw to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder.
O'Neill.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Griffin Jacks. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A massive home run. It's 6-1. Contreras stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Jeter. The throw to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. In there, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball to first. That's the third out. And we're back. And now it's going to be Ted Williams. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And foul ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. Did he go? Oh, no, he didn't.
Now pitching, Felix Bautista.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
2-1.
That one misses, and now 3-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Now batting, the
Bryce
right fielder,
Eldridge digs in now.
Eldridge.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Jacks back to work. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. At the plate, Jake Berger. That one fouled off. Jacks, a 6'2" righty, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Mark McGuire will hit next. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And then skips in the dirt. Outside low. Now 2-0. Just missed.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play. Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The relay, and he's out.
Got it.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
So up next, Justin Crawford. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Granderson makes the play. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ground ball up the middle. Turner on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Mark Davis taking over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. The hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now Tyler O'Neill.
The right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
In the air to left, down the line. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Catcher,
William Contreras getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Eldridge. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Last chance for the home team. And now Mark McGwire. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Right side. Bazana. Out with the second baseman covering. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
In the air, left field. Ramirez towards the line. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. 1 strike away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's the ball game. 6-1 is your final.
Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100+. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only love what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I played the level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, as the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life that placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. For me and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town star. Till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way. He saw me in me. Pinched in me. Reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar. A rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts stick material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can you forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I could tell you where I'm going. I could tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. Greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis, but now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For every man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I found my life just to live one in harmony now. You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity. And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. And let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you
gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
I'm on with the wind, and I'm on with the wind. Feel me on your skin, 'cause I'm on with the wind. On with the wind, on with the wind. Feel me on your skin, I'm on with the wind. My dreams. they will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits and stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Demons going up against the Monsters. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Jake Arrieta.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Valley, the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Center field, Anthony on the move. And a quick out, number one.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Derek Jeter stands in now and watches strike one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And a curve misses outside. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, getting the nod in this one, Garrett Cole.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Back here in St. Louis, and now here is Roman Anthony.
Anthony.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Williams coming on. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Simeon. He's out.
Oh.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Inside, almost got him.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Arrieta back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Arrieta measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Towards first, Ortiz. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Samuel Basallo. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
So hard to touch.
1-1.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Westburg. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Colts. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Demons taking on the Rattlers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Bubba Chandler. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Justin Crawford leading things off. It takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Sanchez gathers, throws, in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Derek Jeter now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Mark McGwire now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. First pitch misses. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Williams hauls it in, and there's one away. And now, Kobe Mayo.
The third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one sliced foul. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. And the first offering is not close. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Jeter slings to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Detroit, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I'll tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going one.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, still 0-2. Pendleton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pendleton into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Yeah, that's fouled off. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the right fielder, Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to screen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Walker Buehler will go back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. 0-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. And that is downstairs. 1-0. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now it's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's the third, and that chance handled. Slings it across, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back onto the third inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. Chandler back to work. O'Neill calls it in, and there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Justin Crawford. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that is out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Now batting.
So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. He's already homered here in this one. Outside. And it's 1-0. Jeter off of first with 2 away. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Got him to chase one upstairs
1 ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Here goes the runner. Pitch
Ball
misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS. On the team, he can hurt you. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. McGwire makes the grab. And there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat, so you combine the slug with really good defense. Out to center. Crawford puts it away, 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1-0.
Carroll hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And here it comes. Way inside, gets out of the way. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Samuel Basallo digs in now.
Basallo.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Left field. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. Now Ted Williams. His first at bat was a strikeout. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
O'Neill.
That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Buehler deals. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
O'Neill leads off second with nobody out.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And now it's even up.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got.
And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball line to center. That's a hit. The throw to third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Eldridge gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
So Harper stands in. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for one. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back at Comerica Park. And now the DH, Jason Varitek.
Jason Varitek.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
One away here in the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Bryce Eldridge. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ramirez snags it, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Marcus Semien.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Line drive, Lindor. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie to hit. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And Mookie takes. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. And that's down and away. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. And delivers outside. 1 out, base is empty. Rip towards third. Throws across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball. Buehler deals. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6, and here is Justin Crawford. Chandler back to work. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he's out on the tag. And now the short. Stop Derek Jeter. 0 for 2 in this one.
Right there. Iglesias.
Foul ball there. Iglesias, in his 10th season, he features a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering upstairs. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now a chance for Mark McGwire. He's already homered in this game. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
Just some things we show. Just some places we go. Just some.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Jason Adam.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. No outs, runner on second. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Kobe Mayo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's outside. Ball 1. Carroll leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a pair. It's 4-1. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And Judge spoils that one. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him. Now 2 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. That's back. And out of here. They go back to back. It's 6-1. Here's Mookie now. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ripped on a line. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Sanchez at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. He is singled and he is flied to left. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Ted Williams. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw. Tag. Ow! Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Harper. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back in Comerica Park, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch, not close.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one hit to first. McGuire takes it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Corbin Carroll will hit next. Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line to left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber.
0-1.
Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Eldridge now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Betts throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Marcus Semien now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. O'Neill makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your